Okay, well, it was fun reviewing these, and we made it to the end. So, you guys all probably been waiting for her. Maybe. I don't know. We got hits and misses with people. But let's get her, yeah. Let's take a look, and let's get started. Alright guys, before we get started, if you like what you're watching, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you can. I also have memberships as well that do offer some things to you. Every month I will have a members only wheel of prize to get a blind box of 3D printed parts that are painted by myself. So those are the perks. That's a nice little perk to have. Not too bad, right? We're all collectors. So like I said, if you do like what you see, I'd really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So thanks for everything, guys, and on with the video. All right, so like I said, we've got She-Ra. She is the last of the three on the reviews for wave 17 of the new Etheria Masterverse line. Very cool. There's the artwork, amazing looking artwork on the side. I think that is probably one of the things that a lot of people are griping about, is saying, look how beautiful the artwork is, and the face on the figure doesn't really match what they're putting on the artwork. And yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm not gonna argue about it. It is what it is. We've got Cowl, and we've got Swiftwind. We've got Looky in the bushes over there, and Montana's coming around, and there you have it in the Whispering Woods. And yeah, oh, that's cool. It even has this little bow, this little horde crossbow there. So all right, so we have our little story on the back. She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe. For the honor of Grayskull, She-Ra stands with the powers of New Etheria against the evil horde and protects the boundaries of the universe from an invasion. Very cool. All right, and of course also available are the other two that we already have out, which is Ninjor, Ninjor's so good, and Terror Claw Skeletor, which, if you saw in the end, I did really like the battle armor head on top of that a little better. It does look a bit better to the point where even the helmet matches the armor and everything. It just, yeah, it fits. So we will get this opened up. We'll turn it around. We'll see you on the other side of the camera, and let's do it. Okay, so took me a second actually to get everything going with her. I could really see that as far as I understand what they're doing, and I understand what they're trying to accomplish with these. To me personally, when I first open it up and I first get it moving around and everything, and I had to crack that chest area, so the chest will kind of wiggle, because there was no movement at all, and there was something holding back. So when I kind of cranked it a little bit, it popped and everything kind of started moving again. But it literally, just for me, it looks like an older She-Ra. It looks like She-Ra in her 50s to me personally, in every way. I mean, it's just, hold on, let me zoom there. So let me get the light just a little off so we don't see such a bright skin tone there. So even with this, I don't know, there's the face that everyone doesn't like. I don't mind it. It's not bad. She does have a lot of hair. There's a nice thick mane on the back. Of course, you've got her variation of the tiara with the wings on it. You know, this face, actually, when I'm looking at it now, it doesn't look, it's not as bad as a lot of people are saying. And maybe I went a little too harsh on the whole 50-year-old She-Ra. I think it's just maybe the design. I mean, even looking at the like the shoulder pads, kind of. So you've got shoulder pads that are attached to the cape. Let me just pull that off. I'll show you real quick. So the head is, like I said, it's got a nice big thick mane of the hair, which looks cool. It definitely looks cool. I don't know if that wings are just big, and I know it's an homage to the original toy, like a mixture of that. Like, it's not an homage to the cartoon. This is not a cartoon collection. This is new Etheria, which is a version, a nod to the older and adding some new. I think maybe for me, just the look of those wings are off. Something about it makes it off a little bit for me. The cape is more of a pink, which I think that might have been more, like I said, like the older one. And it has these shoulder pads attached to the back, and they're just on a little joint there, and then that's where it hooks up. So this is where I was kind of like, man, they did unfortunately stick to the single elbow, which bends a little backwards, but so you've got the single jointed elbow on the female figure again. The only one that didn't was what the Tila with the snake. But the pauldrons look cool. Cool design on the pauldrons. You got that gold with the blue on both sides. So the top, you've got the gold, and it goes higher, and then this piece goes lower, which again might be a nod to the older one. I need to be more versed in. Allison, Troy, if you're around, go ahead, leave me some comments, let me know. I need to be educated on the She-Ra stuff. But the part that would not budge was this part here. I mean, it was stuck. It wasn't moving at all. But once I got it kind of, that part was kind of busted, and so I kind of got it going. But you can turn here, and you can turn on the waist, which is a little different than before, because a lot of them you're getting that one piece with the skirt that goes from top to bottom, or at least from under the chest down is all one piece, where this actually has a twistable waist, and it's got like that mother of pearl white with a little bit of gold, not as much gold as you know the other ones. Leg structure's nice. You've got the drop down hips, and then you've got the golden boots, which are a lot more like the Crystal Castle that I just made. No, just joking. But yeah, so I mean, and maybe in the shoulders, maybe it's just the way, I don't know. When I kind of first looked, that's why I was like, well, maybe it just kind of looks like she's just a little older. Maybe just the way that the shine, I don't know. Something about it at the beginning made me think that. But here's the sword that came inside the box. And then here's the bag. I didn't open the bag yet, so let's just get that open and see what we got, what kind of goodies we have here. Okay, so we've got the shield. Cool design, really cool. Got that nice little blue gem in the middle. Okay, and then 2 extra hands, which are just the fisted hands. Okay. So the skin tone is actually the biggest. See, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because the skin tone and the outfit are so pale. She gives you some cake there, and the design on the back of the dress is really cool. Let me try to get that focus. There we go. So you can see that design on the back, which is really nice. Got something going on the skin there. I don't know what that is, but it looks like we just got just a little dirt, something. But yeah, so like I said, this part rotates very well now. Good crunch. It literally was like, when I first opened it, it was like doing this, and that's it. And then I popped it when I turned it, it popped and it opened. So if you can't get any movement, just try to twist her on top, and it works. So yeah, and then yeah, you've got, This one is, yeah, this looks good. I mean, it definitely does. I just, like I said, maybe the skin tone, maybe she's just like super pale to me. Maybe that's the one thing that I'm not a fan of. She's super pink, and I think that's the whole thing with Supergirl, the one that I got. It's a McFarlane, and she's the same way. Is it Supergirl? Wonder Girl? Whatever it is. The one with the cat. Her skin is super pink as well, and I think that was the only thing I didn't really care for. That they made the skin tone like way too like superheroes, and these people aren't getting any sun. It's crazy. You know, they didn't have all those restrictions back in the day. They should have been able to get the sun. So there she is. The headdress and the, you know, like I said, the hair is really cool. You got that really nice thick hair. But just to get a check and see, I know the skin tone will not match, but let us try and see what the first She-Ra looks like on the second She-Ra's body. Oh, see, that started to come out, darn it. But here is, so that looks good. You could just tell the skin tone is so different. It's just so much lighter than I expected. And well, not expected, because I think it did. Everybody kind of looked, in all the pictures she looked like that. But I think that's the thing that I couldn't really place, that I didn't care for as much, is that she had no color at all in her skin, except like really, really, really peach and pink. But yeah, so I do really like this head sculpt a lot better than the newer one. Has a lot better look to it, is in my opinion. I could be crazy, and I usually am, but that is not how I will display her. I will make sure and put her as she's supposed to be. And then, like I said, we've got the shield. Need to put my mower away. I stopped doing that and came in to do these videos, and I forgot to put my mower back in the garage. It's gonna be gone when I get done. Oh, just okay. Okay, I'm not gonna push all the way. Well, it should go in a lot easier than that. Oh, yeah. That was kind of a pain in the butt. Usually it's operator error, so it's probably what I was doing. So the shield goes in nicely. It just took me 10 years. 10 years later. Okay. And you've got your sword and shield. Like I said, I think the arms are a little loose. Oh, they move pretty good, I guess. Like I said, I think the biggest thing for me is just I'm not a huge fan of the skin tone being so pale. And then her elbows are really, they overbend on the elbows. And it's not even like I was trying. They just really overbend, like a lot. She's double jointed on the elbows, so, but not really, because she doesn't have the double curve. So, but anyway, all right, guys. Well, that is your She-Ra. I think, like I said, I was just really super excited about the other two, and this one I was still a little bit hesitant, because I was kind of like, yeah, we'll just see when we get her in hand. And you know, she's okay. She's probably, as far as the three that I got, she is definitely, let me get his feet right. She's definitely the least favorite of the three for me. But when you're going up against those two guys, you know, it's kind of hard to. But I don't. You know what? I think she's okay overall. I know what they were trying to do, and I know what people are complaining about as far as the look. But I think she'll grow on you guys. I think she's starting to grow on me a little bit as I have her open. I think when I first opened her, I just kind of was like, wait a second. It took me a second to kind of really. That's not bad. I just wish she was a little darker. That's all. But other than that, I will let you be the judge. Let me know in the comments what you think. I know I'll probably have a mixed bag, but overall, I give her a 7 out of 10. She's not bad. Like I said, the elbow thing has always been a problem now lately with a lot of people are like, dude, if you went with the double elbows, why would you not go with the double elbows moving forward? And I get that as well. So, but like I said, I really like the hair. The hair is really nice. I think it's just those big wings on the side. And I know that's like I said, it's an homage to the old stuff. But okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna take some pictures, and that will conclude my 3-parter of the day. Thank you guys for hanging out, and if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you can. I would appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next videos if you did. Have a good one, guys.